Hello and welcome back to Dragon Age the Veilguard. We have many quests to do. We have a whole bunch of new things that have just unlocked. So, what we're going to do is we're going to walk around and get any quests that we've got. Actually, I think we only have one quest in this area. Then there's something else that I need to do. And then we'll see where we're at, basically. We have 4 conversations and a quest currently. So, let's go and start with... I don't know, I started with Emmerich last time. Let's start with somebody out here. Nev. I never start with Nev. Right, up here, and... Hello, Nev. Ready to have a conversation? I'm assuming about the fact that we just killed the dragon which attacked your city?
I've got a meeting with the Threads.
The Threads? What for?
I need leads on Aelia. I'm hoping they have something. Dharma said to invite you. Someone's on his good side.
Oh, never mind. These are quests. I thought these were the conversation ones. I can never remember what the symbols mean and why are they all so similar. Anyway, Davrin, have we got a thing with you? I guess so. It's got a thing above its head. There we go. Hello, Davrin.
Rook, something's come up. Evka dug around and found us someone who knows more about the Gloomhowler.
Anything useful?
Our new friend wants to talk in person. Figured you'd want to come along for this one.
That's good. Okay, heading along here, and we have... Well, this one is something different.
Well, he did worse than just try to kill me.
Really?
The guy stiffed me on the job. Those were good potions I used. Expensive, too.
Right, that makes sense.
How's it going?
How's it going over here?
It's okay, you know.
You can take my seat, Rook. I was just leaving. Belle, swing by when you get a chance. I found another set of papers for you.
Thanks, Nev. That's nice. Sorry, Rook. Not great company right now.
Let's just match your vibe.
We can sit here in broody, stoic silence together. Just be careful Lucanus doesn't see you. He might challenge you to a brood-off.
I don't know. I'm getting good at it.
Yeah, but he's brooding for 2 now.
Fair enough.
So, what's wrong?
So, what's bothering you, Bellara? You know, if you can narrow it down.
Nothing, Rook. Don't worry about it.
I asked, didn't I?
It's Syrian. You saw who he is, what he's become.
Yeah.
He's a monster, Rook.
Okay. But he's your brother? You fear what he'll do, or you fear having to stop him? Let's say, but he's your brother.
But despite that, he's still your brother.
I would have done anything to get him back. Even join someone like that, like Anaris.
But you didn't. You turned them down.
I did, but Rook, it was hard. I wanted my brother back. I mean, before all of this, Syrian and I were the same. Inquisitive, driven, pushing ourselves. The search for the Natus Drathalin, the archive, that was both of us, working together. I want to say I'll keep saying no, keep turning him down, but he's my brother. What keeps me from doing what he did?
I do, we do, or you do? Let's say you do. I think that it's her problem, so let's make it about her.
You're not Syrian, Bellara. You're you.
And what if that's not good enough?
Then keep your evil to off hours. Replace Lucanus's coffee beans with hot peppers. Buy Nev a bag of wisp food. Hide Tasha's snacks.
You're not very good at being evil.
I'll work on it. I'm kind of making this up as I go.
Our team motto, pretty much.
Let's paint that on the side of the lighthouse.
I'm sure Solus would love that.
You good?
I'm good. Thanks, Rook. I'll see you later.
Okay, so speech exclamation mark is a conversation. So we had 4 quests and 1 conversation. Got it the wrong way around. Okay. What do we have in here? We have Harding. Let's go and see Harding next. Who I assume will have a quest about the Titans. So, I'm guessing? We're kind of, we haven't done a lot with that storyline. Like, we've had her quest, but the rest of the story seems a little disconnected outside of the Soulless Regret. So I'm wondering if they're going to drag that in for, like, the final act, and whether this is going to have a larger bit to play, or whether this is just Harding's problem.
I heard from Cal Sharrock about the missing dwarves. Stalguard's one of them. I have to go help. They sent me maps of the area where the missing were last seen. It's a start. You're coming to help, right?
I promised I would.
I'm ready to go whenever you are. Let's not wait too long.
Okay. That's fine. We can go there. And now we have... Oh, 2 quests. Heart of the Titan and Isana Nagat. Interesting. And then up here, we have Tash's quest. Which I assume is go to that last area that we can't get to.
Hey, remember the dragon we were talking about with the lords?
Which one? There were a few in that conversation.
The fire breather that was killing people. Veiljumpers sent word. She's in Arlathan Forest. Destroyed a village and turned it into her new lair. I've got the location from the Veiljumpers. We can go whenever you want.
Oh. Okay then. Well, that's not what I expected from her quest, but sure, we could do that. Then over here we have Emmerich. So, hello Emmerich.
Do you remember, Rook, when I mentioned another ceremony I must perform at the Memorial Gardens? The time has come. I was hoping you'd accompany me again.
More grave lighting?
No, this would be a more personal visit, whenever you've time.
Oh, okay. Interesting. Arrangements. So I'm wondering whether this is somebody he knows has died, or whether this is potentially going and seeing his parents or something. Well, you know, they're dead, but going and seeing them. Okay, bunch of new quests. I think we should do Slaying the Fangscorcher. Why? Well, it sounds like we have to go kill a dragon, which sounds very easy, given that we already have the dragon stuff set up. The dragon is a fire dragon, therefore we should take Nev, because Nev is ice-based. Ice is good against fire. That's my logic, anyway. We'll see. Right, so the other thing I want to do before we do this is just have a quick look at our companions. There we go. Nev. Nev has those 2 on. She can apply Weakened. We can trigger Overwhelmed. Tash has Overwhelmed, and we can get rid of this for something that triggers Weakened, right? Yeah, it designates Weakened. Perfect. Works for me. Wonderful. And then we're going to head this way. Why are we heading this way rather than simply going to the quest? Well, the answer is simple. We have something else to do here. So, let's grab these 2. And let's travel to the crossroads. Also, apparently, the wisp which is in here was not in the base version of the game, the one for the Shadow Dragons, which might be why we didn't see it initially, because it probably wasn't there when we finished that quest. They added it in as a way of being able to raise the Shadow Dragon's strength after you had got rid of their lair, which I think is kind of interesting. I believe the same happens with Treviso the other way around as well. Because the strength has some effect on what ending you get at the end of the game, and you couldn't get the Shadow Dragons up to a high level of strength because you didn't get all of the quests that increased their strength until after you had already lost their lair, or vice versa. Anyway, let's get a next thing here.
The voices again.
Delays. So much more could be accomplished from the Thedas. Solus raised that beacon in mockery of my own tower of learning. The disrespect.
Do not dwell upon it, Ergonom. The lighthouse is but one wonder we shall reclaim.
It will be remade, and all traces of Fen'Harel erased from its walls.
Oh, okay. A little bit of lore for the lighthouse there. And then we're going to head up this way, and we're going to head down here, because I've been told that I missed something in this area. So, let us head into this area and see what exactly I missed. So, it should be something in the dragon part of the area. I believe we're looking for something lore-based, so I'm thinking a codex entry is what I missed. But we'll see. Maybe not. Nothing here right away. Okay. Let's continue exploring. We'll check the sides we didn't check previously as well. Just to make sure that we've been everywhere. Nothing along here. Don't see anything along there either. Let's go all the way out. Yeah, nothing here, nothing here, nothing here, nothing here. And then we'll go back this way as well, just to double check. Nothing in this area. Okay. I'm hoping that this is the dragon that was talked about. If not, we'll go check the Mythal area. I'm assuming it was this one. Dragon in the crossroads. And over here. Oh, there we go. Calm before the storm. I come here sometimes when I need to be myself. Not Solus's friend Felason. Not the slow arrow of rebellion, just me. He hasn't been right since what happened with Mythal. He's planning something with the dagger. And if it were a good idea, he'd have told me. Damn it, Solus. I'm with you as long as we're protecting the innocent from the powerful, but you make it hard sometimes. Felason. I don't think that was it. I think there is more. Oh! What is this?
Fascinating.
The final mysterious circle. I don't know how Tayrin and I are still alive, but we shouldn't be. We've been combing through old journals, missives, anything that spoke of the air feeling greasy, that seemed to be a sign of the mysterious circles, and even the broken ones had given off some of the same quality. We found what we were looking for in an old scouting report from Clan Sabre. They found a collapsed section of the deep roads that seems to lead under the ocean, but at least they reported the smell of seawater. So Tayrin and I went there. We got a little deeper than the Sabre scouts, and we found another of the circles, and then we saw them. They looked like a person, though oddly dressed. Grey robe, grey helmet, and a mask. Then they moved, fast. They were suddenly in front of me, and they were reaching out, but there was something wrong with their arm. It was changing, shifting. I fought ogres, demons, and more than one Templar, but I've never been so afraid, or so sure I was going to die. I couldn't move. Tayrin saved me. She hit it with an arrow in the chest. It stumbled back, and it broke the spell. We ran, but we could feel it behind us, and it was getting bigger. We lost it. I still don't know how, but I'm not looking for these circles anymore. Let the past keep its secrets. Saris, first of Clan Ercele.
Unforeseen.
Who are you?
Must not reveal. Must not alarm. Soon, though. Very soon.
Interesting. I don't know what we're meant to take from that, but apparently it's very important. So, we will,
Places between.
I don't know. I don't know what we're going to do with that. We'll think about it. They went under... Basically, what did we learn? We learned that in the deep roads... there is somewhere that smells like seawater. They went there. and there was a grey thing that had a shifting arm, and it attacked, and then it was pushed back by an arrow. But the person knew he was gonna die. I'm trying to think of this, like the shapeshiftery type arm. Sounds sort of similar to the Inquisitor's arm from the previous game. Not that it shapeshifted, but that there was something weird with the arm. But anyway, is this new? No. Okay. Let's get the next one of these while we're here anyway, because we probably have many built up.
The voices again.
Yep.
But surely the knowledge you gained.
My champions offered themselves willingly. More works of precision laid low before finding their full potential.
You will have new subjects in recompense, whatever you wish.
Rook's fire breather. I would see if there is enough dragon blood in their veins to begin a new archdemon.
Inspired. Consider it done.
She can try.
If they touch you, death will be the least of their problems.
Alright, Rook. Alright. That was an interesting one there. I guess that's hinting at more of her story, but we'll see. Also, yeah, her story kind of, there's implications that we were going to have Antam who were after her, but we haven't really seen any of that yet.
That place you took me to.
Hal's fish fry stand.
That was amazing. They put it all inside the bread stuff?
The man makes a good wrap. Next time we'll get one with hot sauce.
Ooh, how hot?
I guess not hot enough for someone who breathes fire, but I'll do my best.
Okay. Cool. And through here. Now, we actually don't want to go into the Veil Jumper camp. We want to specifically teleport to wherever the quest is. Because going into the camp could trigger also... Yeah, I was going to say, could trigger all sorts of other quests that we don't want to trigger. So we're going to head up here. So it's up here. Oh, okay. This is where I thought the other quest would be. Unless they're both up here and they're in different directions. Yeah, see, that's still locked due to story. So I'm assuming that that is the other quest. So let's do this one. Tash and the team head out to hunt a rampaging dragon while unaware that the Antam soldiers are planning a hunt of their own. Start quest.
Alright. The dragon's a Fangscorcher that attacked villages. We're close to her lair.
This shouldn't be too bad, right? We fought 2 dragons at once in Hossberg.
The dragons we fought in Hossberg were being ordered around by the gods. They were attack dogs. This is a wolf, a big wolf, fighting in her own territory. Be ready. This is your first real dragon fight.
Well, you mean apart from the dragon that we fought in the Necropolis. And Mythal. Oh, and the other dragon that we fought in the Crossroads. But yes, okay. Tell me about Fangscorchers.
You said the dragon's a Fangscorcher. What are they like?
Fire breather, related to the Ferelden Frostback. Think of her like the dragon version of a bobcat or a fox.
It's a little larger than a bobcat.
I mean, she's small and sneaky for a dragon. Attacks with fire from a distance to soften up her targets. And she's mean. Scorchers hold a grudge longer than my mother.
Ah. Also, when we do the next scene where it showed the camera that it just had, I don't know how Nev has managed to bring her own darkness to Bruden, but somehow she's managed it. I guess maybe it's the hat. What made her attack?
You said she attacked villages. Are we dealing with another attack in a city like Treviso or Minrathous?
No. Something got her to start hunting a ways off.
Something like what?
Dunno. Hoping we find out while we're here. But right now, focus on taking her down before she kills anyone else. Including us.
Okay, well, we're with you, Tash.
This is your dance. Show us the steps.
Stay in the trees as long as you can. It's gonna get hot when she sees us.
Oh, Tash greatly approves. Alright. We said the right things. Okay, I just want to check two things. One, Tash, most of the way to 7 now. Skills, yes, I want to take this off. Because we're going to fight Antam, so we don't need that on. There we go. So we'd prefer it to be necrotic damage. Wonderful. Carry on, Tash. Keep speaking.
Hey, Nev. You okay to go up against the Fangscorcher?
Why wouldn't I be? I fought that blighted dragon in Rathas. Why not another?
Because of your dress. It's pretty. I don't want it to get all scorched.
Oh, it's woven with enchantments to make it resistant to fire and lightning. It should be fine. Also, it's technically not a dress.
Okay. I don't really do clothes.
Oh. Well, I can hear the dragon. Veil Jumper note. Leaf. There aren't enough Veil Jumpers for us to wait for reinforcements. We have to do this ourselves. If you play a song on your lute to catch the dragon's attention, I can take Nightfang and circle around wherever it lands. Then you can hide near its horde. I've got some special arrows I've been waiting to try. Nightfang can howl to keep the dragon confused, then hamstring it so I can get the shots I need. We might not kill the dragon, but we can drive it off. Garrick. Well, it doesn't seem to have worked. Wait, it says there's a zip line. Oh, right, that's the... Okay, I see. I see where we are. Okay, yep, that's the zip... That's from the other bit of Arlathan. Okay, so this is actually a part of Arlathan, although we probably can't access it after the quest. I understand. Let's carry on. That is not something to jump up. Okay. Although that looks like... Oh, that's just a way out. The looks of it, yeah, because that loops down there. Or maybe we go up around it? Okay. Well, let's keep looking for any sign of things that we can interact with. There we go.
Hang on. Something's off with that crap up ahead. Let's go up through there on the left instead.
What's wrong?
Garrick, I joined the Veil Jumpers to meet people and see neat magic, not fight dragons. This was a terrible idea, and you, me, your pet wolf, and the turtle that lives in my backpack are all gonna die. Leaf.
I don't know. The way that debris is placed doesn't look natural. Or like something a dragon would do.
Interesting. You're the expert. We'll follow your lead.
Okay, so I'm assuming based off what the quest said that it's Antam. Oh, we'll see. Let her go ahead a little bit here. Chest up there somewhere, huh? Alright. How do I get up there? Yeah, I can climb here, but that doesn't actually get me up there. Oh, how about here? Well, I think it's above me. That's fine. Well, let's head up here. Yeah, that was just a way down. Okay. Trap?
Careful. She can hear metal clanking from a half-mile away.
You heard Tosh. Light steps.
You know how to take orders.
We're here to kill a dragon. I'm inclined to listen to the expert.
I'm very sorry, Tash. I can't not. Okay, we got away with it. That's fine. Okay. Get that, and the flawless crystal. Wonderful. And that. And that. I guess we're just rolling into things and exploding them quietly. Yeah. At frequencies a dragon wouldn't detect. Yeah, sure. Ah, so that's where it is. So how do we get in there? That's the question. That is the question. From above, maybe? Yeah, I think we get in from above. Okay, let's head up. Oh, soft steps. Well, at least try and do what she said. Up here. And in this way. Grab that. And drop. So, the living empire. Proud hands rising of a people becoming their own. We are elves. In the truths of our beliefs, our people will endure far beyond gods who believed only in themselves. Okay. Ironic that the elves then have a strong belief in the gods afterwards that they hold on to. But anyway. Veilgjumper's death leather is upgraded, so that's charged bow damage up. Cool. Alright. Definitely falls into the cool category. Not much else to do with it, but that's okay. Alright, let's head around here. That is something. Huh. Wait a second. Yeah, how did we get there? I don't know. I guess we go all the way around to get there. Yeah, okay. Weird. Why are there these routes back through the level? That's what I currently don't fully understand, unless we're meant to go down that other path after we clear this path.
What's that?
Hunting call. Spooks prey, so they bolt out into the open.
I can see how that'd work.
Almost worked on me. Okay. Is there anything out here? No, it was just a nice view. Okay. You know what? Maybe there's a way back on that bit there. Because you could have missed the chest, and it's a way back to get to the chest. Yeah, I think that's probably what it is. It's a way so you don't have to redo the walk around. Okay. Got ourselves some more heartwood there, an Imperial Weave. There's another chest up here. Ooh. Apparently.
Wait.
Anton.
Anton? What did they want in Arlathan Forest?
No idea. But they were setting an ambush.
Bet they didn't count on your sharp sense of smell.
Come on. We can circle around. Hit them where they're not expecting us.
Okay. Also, looking very, very fadey up there, as in, like, getting closer to the fade. Okay. There's our chest. Let's grab it. And we got cold steel upgraded. Charged attack supply chilled. Cool. Not really anything we need, but cool. You can vaguely hear them back there. Let's be careful. What are they saying, Tash? Translate. Nope. Okay. Be very careful. Don't make a sound. Tash? I don't think you listened to my don't say a sound message that I said a second ago. Okay, in here, big hit. Get past, get in this way. I was trying to apply necrotic, but I don't think I was actually hitting them, so it didn't do anything. Right. Oh, hello. That works. Okay. Couple of hits here. Now we're talking. Now we hit them. Now they're bleeding. Now we spin. Nice. Stagger. Hit. And get back over here. Oh, get out of here, get out of here. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Stop being hit by anything. Okay. Ow, 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 ow. Heal. Blow him up. Hit him. And again. And got him. More Antom.
Watch for incoming.
Got him. Shoot him. Ow. They hit me.
Everyone all right?
What did the Antam mean? They knew I'd come for the Fangscorcher? I only came because she attacked villages.
Maybe they baited it into attacking the villages somehow to lure you out here.
For someone called the Dragon King.
Stupid name. Let's look around. I need to know what's going on.
Banded Mage Brim. New hat. The wide brim of this plated hat helps shield a mage's sights as they combat demons, zealots, and imperial corruption. So agile attack damage. Damage against enemies with high health. Gain momentum on hit with an agile attack if sprinting for 2 or more seconds. Ability damage on first impact in combat. So this is run at enemies and hit them. Weird. Find a weird item. The Fangscorcher's attacks will lure the Adari's group to you. Capture the Adari and kill the others. Then use the Blight to weaken the Fangscorcher until it can be captured. Gillenane will reward us well for adding another fire breather to our arsenal of dragons. Do this, and win the glory of Ascension, the Dragon King.
Bastards! They're the ones who've been capturing dragons and blighting them, turning them over to Gillenane in exchange for power. Hisra Marluk Voshvatari Brock! We knew the Antam were involved. Now we know it's the Dragon King. That's who we find and kill.
Interesting.
The Fangscorcher's lair up through there. Whenever you're ready.
We also now got Arcane Astrolabe, which gives us 50 more power. But also it sounds, when he said Ascension, I wonder if that's what we saw happen in Treviso. If that's what they're calling that, where the one Antam became very strong. Or whether it's something else. Because we did hear her talking about experiments with the Antam. Anyway. An elven artifact that guides a mediating user to know their place among the stars. Where that knowledge is a boon or a curse is for the individual to discover and decide. Okay, and then R1 is just saying that we have some new stuff here that we picked up. Which I don't really need to look at too carefully because we've already looked at it. Cool. Right. There should be more in this area, I would think, although we already got a chest, so maybe not. So that's the way forward through there. So we know that if we don't go through there, then we're fine. Then we can keep exploring. Ooh, Enlightened Helm. Or Enlightened Helm, sorry. Which is the first one of these we've got. This helmet is strong as steel but light as cloth thanks to magic that complements the wearer's favorite tactics in battles. So this is all about Shocked. If you're applying Shocked, that's your thing. Okay. Although Shocked seems like more of a magey thing. I was looking for the ladder, but I think the ladder's in the other area, which is why I can't find it. Nothing else here. With the weird hands, but obviously not really anything we can do with them. Okay, cool. Oh, we also have this. Nice. And let's go. We're gonna fight a dragon, maybe. Or not.
Watch the fire!
There's cover on the left! Move!
Okay, okay. Although, first of all, grab the ultimate stuff, and then let's not rush too much, because there might be loot. Anyway. Keep looking for loot. Hazardous passage. Well, that doesn't sound good.
Alright, she knows we're here. That means quick beats quiet. Stay clear of the fire. It's like oil. Gets on you and keeps burning.
Okay. I hear you, I hear you. I'm looking at the corners as we run. Alright, that was easy enough. It solved itself. I was like, how are we going to get past this? Didn't need to worry about that.
More on Tom.
Are they standing on top of each other? That was impressive. Honestly, just a huge display of gymnastic skill. I'm assuming don't go through the fire, given what's been said so far. Dead Antam. Nothing. I think one of them was meant to be standing up here, not standing on top of the other one. Alright. Wait a second. If I was going to put something, I'd put it down here. Nope. I would be wrong on that. Ooh, also, health. Wonderful. Down we go. And Fangscorcher. Hello. Ah, You're vulnerable to ice. Ah, wonderful. Well, let's just start with a little bit of that to hit you with more ice.
Finale moves yours.
There we go. Get in here, get in here. Try and avoid burning to death, and pilfer. Followed by big attack. Back off, and a couple of stabs in the head. Ow. Keep shooting. That's fine. In here and spin. That's okay. Back off. Attack it.
Got it, like that.
Keep shooting it. Ow. That hurt a little bit, I think. Ow. Heal. Keep shooting. Keep shooting it.
Got things ready.
Increase our damage to health and now blow it up. And then spin. Supplies necrosis. And now, oh, we can't do anything because it's about to fall. Now we can do this. Detonate it. We should knock it into weak mode. Wonderful. Now we just slam it. Attack it. And spin. Its damage appears to be capped. Why is it damage capped? Is it about to go into the next phase or something? Because we're not able to go beyond this much damage. Yeah, okay.
I'm ready.
I'm ready for you.
And hey, I hit it back. I'm not sure that's the best idea, given fire still goes around it, but anyway.
Under fire. Watch it.
This is better. Just shoot the fire as it comes down. Okay. Okay. That's fine. I think we're fine. Right. Dodge it. Wait for it to be targetable. Hit it. So we're going to detonate it, and we're going to shoot it. With some of those things.
My job's done. Your turn.
Get all the way in. And bleed it. And then spin. To apply necrosis. Now it has many negatives on it. That's fine. Increase our damage to health and spin again. Keep applying necrosis. Then back off. Attack it. Shoot.
Move fast.
Ooh, ow. We didn't actually take any damage there. It's fine. Where are you going, Fangscorcher? Oh, I see. You're one of these ones. Another line of fire, I'm assuming. Yeah, okay. Then you're gonna land. I missed the 3 charged ones.
They're at range.
Ow, ow. They didn't actually do any damage at all. Oh, I hate this. Alright, I got past it. That's fine. You know what? A little combo I think would go great here.
I've got the setup, you do the rest.
Ow. And spin. Let's get both of them to attack it at the same time. And then hit it with the pilfer, which applies bleeding. Then hit it again. And then blow it up. Keep attacking. Let's try and get our thing to trigger so we get our necrotic weapons, which I think we have. And then spin. It's about to go into another phase. Yep, okay, I see. I'm not actually doing damage to it right now. Okay.
Coming at range.
There we go, I'll just keep parrying it. It's much cooler to parry it. Ow. It does come with a little added risk, I'll admit. Keep shooting it.
Loosen the lid for you.
They're a little bit on fire, but that's okay. We don't actually seem to take any damage from burning. Okay. Just building up my momentum by shooting it in the head repeatedly. And you know what's happening. Immediately combo it. Get in here. Spin. And both attack it. Nicely. Okay. Stab its leg and spin. Necrosis now applied. Now big damage. And hit it. And spin. Guys, attack it.
Need a minute.
Activate the thing that makes me do more health damage. It immediately goes untargetable, as is tradition. Keep shooting it. And spin. Well, that meant I took no damage, which was good. Okay. That's fine. I think we are actually taking damage, just like our resistances are so high, we're not actually taking like a lot of damage.
Take it.
There we go. It's dead. High Dragon has been defeated.
Chakra Toebra. Chakra Toebra. Today, you're dragon slayers. Now let's see what she had in her lair. Probably that big building over there.
Okay, the one over there. Oh, but not this big building over here. Okay. Grab that chess piece. Actually, doesn't look like we can access this big building over here. Well, that'd be that then. Okay. That felt like a alright fight. I do feel like we're maybe a little over-leveled for a couple of these fights. Just like a tiny bit. By the fact that we can get it to the point where we're waiting on the next phase to trigger because we've done too much damage. Like, early in the game, we were definitely under-leveled. But this one, I'm not even doing anything that impressive. I'm just spinning. And then it's like, and it's dead. It's like, oh, okay then. Cool. I also think it's resistant is what's causing us to take, like, no damage. Like, what's our resistances like right now? Yeah, look at that. So this is why we're taking no damage at all from burning. So we have, like, 35 fire resistance, 45 resistance for the other ones apart from cold. But we also have 183 defense on top of that. So the 183 defense, if I understand it, is stopping us from taking damage up to 183 damage. But the damage, I think the resistance applies before the defense applies, which is why we're taking like almost no damage, which is still pretty good for it. Like it's very good for us. Also, resistances tend to be better when you have higher health anyway, because it makes each singular point of health a like higher effectiveness, if that makes sense. Like, if you have 100 health, but you have 50% resistance to everything, then effectively your health is like 200%. So the more health, like they scale with each other, if that makes sense. Hopefully that makes some level of sense. So because we have almost 50% resistances, effectively our health you could see is like effectively it's double that, double what it says here. So, things are very, very good for us right now, in terms of not dying. What's weird is, I've somehow managed to stumble upon a build which involves us not dying in a completely different way to the previous way. The previous way, we were just in animations the whole time so we didn't take damage. This way, our stats are just simply too high, and we don't take damage. Although, what I will say about this way is it's not quite as consistent, because if we face an enemy that actually does more damage, like if it does more than the 183 defense that we currently have, then we're gonna then it's gonna start falling apart. Apparently the 183 defense is something we permanently have on. How do we have that? Is that just these two added together? Wow. It was previously telling us we had 0 defense. Previously we looked at our stats while we were in the lighthouse, and in the lighthouse it unequips your armor. Oh, so if you unequip your armor, that must put you into the lighthouse casual clothes, which has 0 defense, which is why it said we had 0 defense, but actually we don't. Oh, it's all clicking together now. That potentially we shouldn't look at builds in the lighthouse, we should go into the crossroads to look at them. Oh, and then come back to the lighthouse to enchant. Anyway, I think we've got everything in this area, right? It is saying that there's a chest, but I just want to double check. No, there must be a chest through this door. That's the only thing that makes sense to me. Yes, there is. Okay.
Let me know when you're ready to get out of here.
Oh ho ho. The hand left. Young as elven artifacts go, the left, the first through the veil. Uncertain perhaps, but hopeful. The old rhythm's quiet as distance demands, so we bid the new world welcome. Okay. We then have this one, which is Death Mask upgraded. Affliction duration increases. We have this one, which should be like some kind of appearance. Yep. That should just be like money of some kind. Yep. That's fine. Then this one. It's an appearance. Oh no, it's not. It's Arlathan Herbs. Revival charge. Ah, it's her revival charge one. A fine pouch of Dalish origin containing rare herbs that only grow near Arlathan, which is apparently a Tash thing. I guess because we're in Arlathan, and she would collect herbs while here. I guess that's the logic. Okay. That's fine. Grab more random gold beads. Valuable items are good because we can sell them. I do see it, by the way. I'm not missing it. I'm just making sure we get everything else in here first. Soleil's the Hearthkeeper. Soleil, known as the Hearthkeeper, was characterized by our people as a domestic goddess when the truth was more complicated. Our exploration suggests that Soleil was most likely elevated to the ranks of the Evanurus for her works as an architect and for designing and building Arlathan itself. Arlathan's legendary wonders were of her design, and so were the magical wards that protected the city. Soleil also worked closely with June, the artisan. She was also linked in one ancient etching to another high-ranking ancient referred to as the Healer. Mentions of this healer are few, and there is no name attached to them. And in the deepest parts of Arlathan, where the Veil Jumpers first found mention of them, their name has been magically scratched out. Some unforgivable transgression, perhaps? In one place, the destruction of the name appears to be ordered by Elganan himself. Let's not jump to conclusions until more evidence is found. From Ireland's notes on the Evanurus. So there's potentially another member of the Evanurus called the Healer, or who's referred to as the Healer, who they're like destroying the name, or like who they've removed all mention of. I wonder if we know who that is. I don't think we do, but I'm starting to question myself. We have had a lot of new things, as in like a lot of new gods thrown at us, so it could have been one of them. I think it's new info. Also, we'll have this as well. Maybe I should have brought Balara to this. She would have had a field day in this section of it. Anyway, I think we've got all of that. Oh, never mind. Back to running backwards and forth because I missed one thing. Okay. Make sure I take a different path through here. And over here. And around here. Alright, I think we've got everything now. Let's open this one. Rip and Grip. A new longbow. It has 7 additional arrows. That's 28% extra damage. Lowered ranged attack damage. Fires 3 arrows at the same time. Which means effectively you can triple the damage here because it's firing 3 at the same time. Spray the battlefield with arrows. Leave no one standing. Now that's interesting. Because that would mean that if, assuming that it's tripled, that would outperform the True Flight bow quite significantly. Although you wouldn't gain enhanced damage when breaking an enemy's armor. But that doesn't happen too often against bosses. Armor damage versus insect barrier. It would mean that basically we would have to kill armor through means that weren't, through things that weren't the bow. But we pretty much do anyway. I do like the idea, and the extra damage from the maximum arrows. I mean, I gotta equip it. How does it shoot though? Oh, perfect. I was worried it being like 3 shots like fanned out, but that's actually like exactly as you would want it to be. So we never went through this way. Tash, I'm sorry. I have to. Wait, no, I can't because we slid down here. Okay, we're done.
Just tell me when you're ready.
Let's go.
Let's head out now. Trophy from the Fangscorcher?
She was a good fight. Thanks for listening to me during the hunt. Not everyone does.
Their loss.
Anyone who doesn't listen to you about dragons is an idiot.
Or a meal.
Ouch. When you were standing over the dragon, you said something. Chakra to Ebra. It's the same thing your mother told you. You struggle the way you are?
You must struggle with what you are. It's what she told me when I was a kid. Still does, so I don't let the dragon out.
Meaning your fire breath?
It's not just about the fire. It's about how stuff makes me feel. What I do when I'm angry. And probably about you and me.
Let's say that's her problem.
I care about what you think, not her.
No, I like being with you. Sorry, I'm saying it wrong. My mother worries about how I get when I care about someone. I feel too much, like it's all I can see. I build it up in my mind, and then if it isn't like that in the real world, it's like I get stuck. I get the same way when I'm angry. Like the fire. The rage is all I have. I don't want to be that. I don't want it to mess up us.
Let's say we're here for her.
Tosh, we've all got things about ourselves we're not proud of. We all need help. And if you need someone to tell you to cool down, I can do that.
Yeah?
Yeah, so stop worrying. You're doing fine, okay? In fact, it's probably because of your fire that we're still here, and that dragon isn't.
Yeah. Guess you're right. I think I'm ready to talk with my mother about who I am.
Yeah?
I want her to see the real me. Might invite her to the lighthouse. Maybe that way she doesn't spend the whole time talking about that old tablet.
I'm still a little concerned about whoever sent the Anton. They mentioned the Dragon King?
Yeah. The asshole who's capturing dragons and blighting them for Gillinane. I'll ask Isabella to look for him. Still a stupid name. Dragon King. Dragons wouldn't have kings. They'd have queens.
The trap had failed. The Fangscorcher was dead. But the Dragon King was a patient hunter. All he needed was a little help from a trader in the Lords of Fortune to set a new trap. And the bait was sure to bring Tosh running.
Okay. Tash and the team were victorious and the Fangscorcher was slain, as were the Antum who lured the dragon as bait for their trap. It isn't clear what the Dragon King wants with Tash, but he clearly hasn't given up. It is very interesting the way the game presents the story, because it tells you what's going to happen. It's like, this is what's going to happen, and then you get to see it play out. It's a very odd way to do it. I don't know if I dislike it. It's just like, it's very odd to have the game go, and they're gonna kidnap Tash's mother. And it's gonna be that one dude who was in the conversation who was very rude to Tash. It's like, oh, alright. Thanks. I mean, it's very odd. It's how they choose to present the story to you. It's almost like they're trying to leave different story threads so you'd be like, oh, I really want to see that. And then that's meant to give you the motivation to carry on? I don't know. Yeah. It would almost make sense for those to be at the start of quests, right? To be like, I'm setting you up, here's the story, and then you get going, and then it jumps into the quest itself. Like, if Varric was telling the story to you, and then it faded out and into the into the mission, that would almost make more sense than it being at the end. I don't know. Anyway, we'll see. And this is the... Yes, this is the Hall of Valor, of course. I was thinking it was there. I was just like, really? Is this where we are? And it is. Yes. Okay. So we're gonna grab Fire Breath. Damage is increased per stack of burning on the target. And every time the target takes damage from burning applied by this ability, fire resistance is reduced. Yeah, 100%. We don't care about AoE. We're not trying to kill, we're not trying to kill random mobs. We're trying to kill, big things that we can set on fire. Lords of Fortune. In here, Tash Talks, Dragon, Fangscorcher. Appearance, gold patterns on back like a hunting cat, tan belly. Colors make her good for ambushing targets from the sky. Also shows off fire to look scary. Diet. Anything she can bring down, small but aggressive for Dragon, will go after people during encounters. Uses flames to herd targets into open so she can kill them. Burns all her food before eating, maybe so she doesn't get sick. Behavior. Fangscorchers are mean. The Antam lured this one to attack the village, bastards. She was smart enough to set traps and hold grudges, not smart enough to control herself. Chakra Toebra. Lose control of yourself and you turn into a monster that someone has to take down. Information on the Dragon King. Tash. Did some digging on this Dragon King. After the Antam split from the Qun, the Generals 1 and Admirals 2 broke away and became independent warlords. The Dragon King's 3-4 soldiers aren't interested in trading. They've attacked villages. They're killing people without even trying to convert them. Whoever this Dragon King is, he's brutal. We got reports of victims burned in what looks like an Antam ritual. 5. I'll let you know if I find anything else. Stay sharp. Remember, treat every door like a trap. Golden Glory, Isabella. Scribbled notes from Tash in the margin. So first one, Generals are Kithjok. Admirals are Kathaban. Dragon King, 3 and 4. They're a stupid name, they would have queens. And then 5 is not a thing. And something burned in an Antam ritual, and it's not a thing. Okay. So, it's something new. Could be something that Gillinane and Elganon have cooked up. Well, it would be Elganon if it's the, if it's the Antam. I want to go back to Arlathan. Not because I want to go back to Arlathan, but because it looked like there was an area that unlocked. As in, there was an area to unlock at the edge of that place that we just were. So let's just have a look. Yeah, because it looked like this was an area that actually was somewhere we could go to. And it didn't necessarily look like we couldn't access the rest of this area otherwise. But let's just see, is that true? No, it's locked. Alright, and there were rocks blocking it when we tried to go through it, so... Yeah, that area's locked off. Maybe this loops around, but I think that would be unlikely. Okay! Back to... Also, wait a second, that means Tash is now at 7? We're now at maybe together. Original one was like, we're bonded forever. Now we're maybe together. Okay. Let's go to the lighthouse. New quests available in this area? That must mean Tash has a quest for us. Is that correct? Someone has a quest for us. In Tash's room, but it isn't Tash. Huh. It probably is Tash. It will just teleport her there. Okay. Well, let's head this way. Head this way. And then jump up here. Come on, there we go. We'll get there eventually. up this way, and into Emmerich's room, where the next person is talking to Emmerich. Oh, this is Lucanus, who said we could come and see if we wanted to.
Is that Zara Renata? This place isn't big enough to keep every corpse you guys find.
Zara spoke to Ilario before she died. Emmerich can talk to the dead. I have to know.
I wouldn't have offered my skills if I thought it was unsafe. Let flame rekindle your sight. Let breath and light rise again. Tell us about Ilario della Morte.
Martyrs. He fooled us both. Elaborate.
You took what he wanted most in this world. More than coin, pleasure, family.
The title of First Talon.
Okay. Well, let's get angry.
Ilario had you imprisoned and tortured for a promotion?
Well, the job was to kill you. But this one doesn't waste those with potential.
Yeah, that's not any better.
And Katerina? Did Ilario hire you to kill her?
No.
Ilario used blood magic to control spite. How? He's not a mage.
Our risen god gives many gifts.
Elgranon? Ilario's working with Elgranon?
Her spirit strong. Haste would be appreciated.
Let her go. We've heard enough.
Well, I'm sorry for the bad news. We're not going to say she'd be lying. This is pretty obviously what's been happening, and now we have it, we have a first-hand witness saying this is what's happening. I don't think we need to look too much deeper.
I'm sorry, Lucanus.
So am I.
What are you gonna do?
Take away everything from him.
Oh. Imperium Secret, A Fortunate Heir. This is in the Shadow Dragons. Sirin Mercia is back in Minrathous. The recent inheritor of the Mercia fortune made quite an impression at the Rosales gathering, where, while publicly pledging to support one of Magister Dorian Pavis's recent endeavours, excerpt from an old copy of Imperium Secret. A note attached from Nev. Nice bit of luck considering he was Tala's third grandchild, and grandma, along with grandkids 1 and 2, were all Venatori who died in ways we'll call showy. Another stroke of luck. The will that wrote out non-cultist Sirin couldn't be found, leaving only the one with him still on it. My guess at the time was the Demon of Verantium. Tala and Grandkid 2, similar demise. Grandkid 1, showing off a bit. Following in Lucanus' handwriting. Grandkid 1 was Ilario. It's gotta be nice for Nev. She's had all these theories about all the political ongoings, and now she can just be like, oh, right, it was you. Right, noted. We'll get that one noted down. Next, what have we got? What was the next mystery? Oh, right, yep. Figure that one out. So you can almost imagine her with a scorecard going, yep, got that one, got that one, got that one. Oh, it's Bellara's turn. Let's see what she has to say.
She felt it all over. Her attraction to the hero, a powerful but properly contained tingle, nearly exquisite. Properly contained. No, sounds bad. Okay, cut the middle line, much more natural.
What are you working on?
Oh! Rook! I didn't see you. What did you hear?
You know what? I've been avoiding it for so long. Is a chance to give humor another shot.
Enough to get a powerful but properly contained tingle?
That isn't, I mean, I'm not, Oh, you're joking, right?
Most of the time, yeah.
Nev found me more cereals. I've read them, all of them, multiple times. And I thought maybe I could try it, writing my own, I mean. Not like Varric Tethrus, but my own sort of thing. For me, and people like me. Something to focus on besides Syrian and all of that. And you know, you're also interesting. It helps for inspiration.
Interesting, huh?
Interesting is certainly a word we could use.
But it works. You're fighting ancient gods and everything. And you know the rest. It's impressive. What you've done, I mean, brought everyone together. You're a good person. Really.
It's because of the team.
Being around good people helps. That's the thing about a team. Everyone brings everyone else up.
That's what they taught me. The Veil Jumpers, I mean. A team's only as good as its weakest link, so you make them stronger. Like you do, with all of us. So, keep being that kind of person. One everyone can look up to. Anyways, thanks, Rook. I'll talk to you later. Gotta finish this scene.
It would have been nice to say that, you know, it's not us. Like, it's not you guys who are good. It's like all of us, right? Including Balara as part of the team, but anyway. Harding's favorite foods. Balara, I'm honored you want these. I don't really cook, and these aren't really recipes. I just throw things together. Anyway, here you go. Apple cheesy butter noodles. Noodles, cooked with butter and salt. Fresh diced apples or baked slices or applesauce, whatever's convenient. Grated cheese. Layer apples on top of noodles in a bowl, then cheese. Bake in an oven until cheese melts. But you're made so you can use fire. You'll get a nice bubbly crust that way. Wait a bit before eating so you don't burn your mouth. When it says noodles, I'm going to assume that this is the American way of saying noodles, because in the UK, if you said noodles, you're very specifically meaning like Asian noodles, right? You're meaning things like things that you would have with ramen or something similar, right? I'm assuming that this is meaning pasta. So, that makes more sense to me, because I'm trying to imagine the two different ones and going, I don't know. Maybe they're both fine, because effectively what you've got is apples covered in cheese with carbohydrates, but anyway. The ham and jam slam. Ham, or bacon, jam, anything works, but I like plum, cherry, or apple, buttered toast. Slam, jam, and ham together between toast. Yam, jam, jam slam. Emmerich approved. Replace ham with yams, sprinkle with salt, and roast it in oven until tender. Okay. I mean, that's almost a recipe. It is, however, just put things between two slices of bread. Which I would not necessarily call a recipe myself, but it does sound tasty. Anyway. Nev, I know you've not got anything. You got any codex entries for me?
Minrathus, Treviso, the Grey Wardens. Taking down those dragons got us a little payback. I just wish the Venatori were gone, too.
You didn't soften up one bit, Nev. Despite all of the stuff that we did there. Right. Tosh? Let's speak.
This is where we eat.
I see.
Shathan, it's good to see you again.
My child wished to show me where she now lived.
I made food. Here, this cup. Made it myself.
And do you have powdered ginger for the table?
I'll go get some.
You are not good enough for my child.
Okay. Well, that's a way to start the conversation. Also, it's good we had this conversation now, because I'm fairly certain that when we go to Tash's room, you're about to be kidnapped. Okay. Do we try and be friendly? Or do we try and be a stern boss mode? Also, I love the look that we've got stuck on our face, like, oh, that's a way to start a conversation. Let's try and be friendly.
I care about Tosh, and I'm doing everything I can to show that. I don't want to be your enemy.
Then end this before you hurt her. You will only bring her pain.
Well, that's your specialty, is basically just burning the bridge down. Tash trusts me, or Joy. Let's say that Tash trusts me, but I don't think that's gonna work here.
I don't think that's true. Neither does Tosh.
My child's judgment is not to be trusted.
Why are you so determined to doubt Tosh, the child you yourself raised?
I have failed, yes. I was never taught how to be a mother. Under the Qun, children are raised by those suited to such pursuits. I trained as a scholar. I was taught to think critically, to analyze without passion, and correct mistakes. You need not tell me that I am an inadequate mother. I am aware.
Then why did you leave?
When I see my child in danger, I act.
Here's the ginger.
Thank you.
So, I'm non-binary.
What does that mean?
It means I don't feel like a man or a woman.
If you are neither a man nor a woman, then what are you?
Non-binary. I just said, and I'm going to use they instead of she from now on.
If this is because I have criticized your dress or your manners...
It isn't!
Under the Qun, the term for one whose gender does not match the one given to them at birth was a Qunathlok. Perhaps you are like that.
Why do you have to keep picking at it? Why can't you just be happy for me?
Evatosh, Chakra Toebra.
So I'm supposed to struggle with who I am? Even if I don't feel like I fit, even if I feel wrong?
No, you misunderstood.
Then say it better! Why am I never enough for you?
I will go. Thank you for inviting me to your home. Panahedan.
Ooh. I'm gonna say I'm sorry, because I kind of feel like this isn't our, this isn't, like, saying she needs time, I don't like her, she's wrong. Like, these are all making value judgments from us to her. I think that we don't want to do that. We want to just say we're sorry and focus on Tash.
Tosh, I am so sorry.
No. It's okay.
Tosh.
I'm not hiding anymore. How she takes it is her problem.
You sure?
Yeah. Come on. Don't let food go to waste.
I mean, if it gets cold, you could, like, warm it up with your fire breath. That's probably not a good use of the fire breath. Especially as the table is made of wood. I retract the previous statement. Right. And now we get to go have Tasha's mother get kidnapped. Which is an unexpected turn of events given what just happened. Kidnapped on the way back from here.
Felt good to get rid of those dragons. Everything in them was eaten up by blight.
Hi, Daffrin. I didn't see you there. I was looking for things, and I was like, oh, maybe he's not here right now, and then I just hear this voice coming from behind me. Hello. Little boot there. That wasn't a normal pet. That was a different animation. Anyway. Head up here. Got any codex entries for me?
I've been trying to move stones, but it doesn't always work. Is it me? Is it the Fade? I need to practice.
Okay. Imagine the Fade wouldn't help. If she's getting her power from a connection to the stone, right? Then being somewhere where there is no real ground probably doesn't help very much. There's just like an imitation of it. Anyway. Hey Tash. How's your mother? Hey, baby dragon. Remember how you said I'd never find a big hoard? You were wrong. And I'm amazing. Come to the hall if you want to see my... Or come to the hall if you want to see my haul. I had to buy a whole new ship just to carry it. From my gold and my glory. Althered the totally ready. There is a poorly drawn cartoon in the corner of a man flexing atop a pile of loot.
Thanks again for talking with me. Being non-binary feels... good. Well, not the parts where I yelled and stuff. But the other parts, with you, those were good.
Okay. There's a very odd piece of, like... decor you have in here. Also, what is this? That's one of the owls from Arlathan. Okay. That's a circle. Much like the circles that we had in the codex entries. Although I still don't know really what those are. I kind of get the feeling those might be like threads that are going to be left at the end of the game for a sequel. But we'll see. Nothing is here. World. Journal. We now have Kataranda the Storm Rider. And we have a point where we're going to end the episode. We're also going to change the decor back to Elven. Because the purple is very weird and I don't really like it. Also, I'm going to check here. Everyone is where they should be. Okay. I want to double check that because I wasn't sure whether changing the decor would reload the area. There's something that we did that reloaded the area, but anyway. I'm going to end the episode here. Thank you very much for watching. I'll see you next time. Goodbye.